I think a lot of young adults feel something quiet but heavy. You work a normal job, you do the right things, you show up on time, you learn, you try to be useful, and still at the end of the month, there's not much left. You're not broke, but you're not moving. Feels like standing on a treadmill, walking, sweating, but not getting closer to absolutely anything. And you start asking yourself if you're doing something wrong or if the whole system is just built like this. It's not a dramatic crisis, but it's just a slow feeling of being stuck. So when you look at it calmly, the logic is simple. A 9 to 5 is a system built for stability, not for growth. Your salary isn't based on the value you create, it's based on the number someone in the HR decided. Even if you solve a big problem for the company, your income doesn't change, and there's a ceiling above your head, and it's not made of your potential, it's made out of a budget. And the way you get paid makes it even tighter. You're paid for time, not for results. You sell hours, owners sell outcomes. An owner can scale their work. You can't scale time. You can't add 10 more hours every day. So even if you're smart, motivated, and efficient, the best version of you still has 24 hours. The money stops where the clock stops. And then there's lifestyle. It's funny how fast it adjusts. You get a raise and a few weeks later it disappears because rent goes up. A nicer phone comes out. Eating out just a bit more than usual. The raise feels big for 1 month and then it becomes normal. Your salary grows step by step, but your lifestyle jumps instantly. And that's how you stay in the same place while moving forward. And the value you create, it doesn't stay with you. When you learn, network, fix problems, improve systems, all of that builds the company. Their brand gets stronger. Their system gets smoother. All of that goes up. You get experience, yeah, but the asset stays with them. They can sell it one day and you can't. So people say entrepreneurship is risky, but if you think logically, betting your whole future on one source of income controlled by one manager is also risky. One decision you don't control can change everything. It's a clean kind of risk, so it feels safe, but it's still a risk. And there's a deeper truth in here, and it's not emotional, it's structural. A job designed to give you certainty, not freedom. A business is designed to give you freedom, not certainty. Most people choose the first one because it's simple and it's predictable, and that's okay. But the mistake is thinking that a job alone will make you rich, because it won't. I mean, it can, but probably it won't, because it's just not built for that. And another truth is most young adults don't need to quit their job. They need a second engine, not a lottery ticket business, not a crypto miracle. Something small, boring, and slow. That builds an asset with your name on it. Identity matters here. When you start seeing yourself as someone who builds, not just works, the decisions you make start to shift. So what do you actually do in a normal life? Nothing extreme. The first step is simple. Use your 9 to 5 as your investor. Your job pays your rent, your food, your stability, the extra money. Whatever is left goes into building something small on the side. It could be some skills, a product, content, a service. It doesn't actually matter, but the point is your salary becomes fuel and not just a lifestyle. The second step is to keep your lifestyle flat for 1 year. No reaction spending. You get a raise, but your life stays the same. And it feels slow at first. I mean, I get that, but the math flips. Suddenly you have margin. And with margin, you can build assets, gear, courses, tools, marketing. And that's where your growth hides. The third thing is to build something that can outlive your work hours. If you stop working and money stops, that's a job. But if you stop working and money still comes, that's an asset. This can be anything, like a small digital product, a Notion template, a YouTube channel, a UGC portfolio, a template store, or consulting around what you already know. The key is that it stacks over time. The fourth thing is to learn skills where the market decides your value. Writing, designing, coding, editing, sales. In a company, those skills are just tasks. But outside a company, those skills are value. So when the market pays you directly, there's no ceiling. Your price is based on what you deliver, not on HR bands. So when you do this for a while, something quiet happens. The job stops feeling like a cage. It starts feeling like a platform. You're not trying to escape your 9 to 5. You're using it. You have certainty and growth. Over time, the side asset gets bigger. Maybe it becomes your main thing. Maybe not. But even if it doesn't, you're not longer stuck with one lifeline. And in the end, the idea is small. You don't get rich by selling your hours. You get rich by building something that keeps working after you stop. I want to thank you for listening. And if anything of this was useful to you, I would love it if you would subscribe to me. But if you don't, it's all good as well. I'm wishing you the best of luck.